Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Hardcore Minecraft Take 3. When last we left the Avatar, what started as a village of 2 is now a village of 4. And soon it will be a village of 5, and before I know it, I will have more villagers than I know what to do with. But don't worry, I'll find a profession for all of them, even if it means I have multiple fishermen and multiple farmers. Always pays to have many of them. The first thing we need to do today is we need to go and fill in a hole that is close by to the village that they like to fall into. There's water in there, and there is a risk with that the villagers may get stuck and or drown. And we don't want that. Then we want to go and get some flint so that we can make a fletching table so that we can have a Fletcher. See, that cleric really likes to go over there. They really do enjoy being there. Well, I've got to stop their fun, because the Avatar wants nothing bad to happen to these villagers. So, goodbye hole, and hello, plain patch of boring dirt and grass. I'd much rather that be there than peril. Now, I'm not going to get rid of all of it. I can happily keep that bit over there. I just want to get rid of the part with the water. And it does get rid of a little bit of dirt. That said, I do like having dirt in our inventory and our boxes because dirt is very useful. There we go. And there we go with that. Just need to fill this in. Not like that, me. And then there'll be no more peril. Well, no more peril than normal anyway. There's always peril. There's always the opportunity that something could go horribly wrong. And there we go. It's like there was never a hole there, I say, as there was very obviously a hole there. Alright. Next thing we need to do is we need to make some more trades with the cleric. Hello. I have more things for you, and you will take them off my hands, and you will level up. You now will buy golden ingots and sell lapis lazuli, and that's really useful. But you will always take this rotten flesh. You're not going to give me very many emeralds for it now, but you will still take it off my hands. Now, we have some raw salmon here, and we have the fish in there, but right now I need to go and deal with getting some flint. And to do that, we're going to have to go back to a huge pile of gravel. And I know where there's a huge pile of gravel. It's over there. And I know how to get to there. It's called not getting on the horse again. It's called getting on my boat and sailing over. The villagers should be fine now. There aren't enough of them yet that I will get a golem spawning. I think we need a couple more, but only a couple. Only a few more villagers are needed before that place is pretty much safe. The village is quite compact, and one golem will be more than sufficient to protect it. That said, we're going to have a lot more than one golem. We're probably going to have about 5 or 6 or 7. That place is going to be really well protected. They're going to feel super safe, not just ordinarily safe, hyper safe. Oops, put that back. Now, huge pile of gravel. We need to get 2 bits of flint. And we have a shovel that will help us in this endeavour. There's a small chance with each bit of gravel that we move that there will be a piece of flint. There's 1, and there's 2. We already have all that we need, so let us put all of this back as best we can, because we did lose 2 pieces after all. There we go. That's all we require. So let's head back home and make that fletching table and put it down, because that 4th villager is very quickly going to grow up. And then we need some sticks. Fortunately, we can get plenty of sticks because there are plenty of trees. And my, are there lots of trees. There didn't used to be loads of trees here. Now there is a huge forest surrounding the Avatar's home, as it should be. And some wild sugarcane growing there. There we go. And do we have any of this to harvest? We have this to harvest. Might as well grab that while I'm here. There we go. And we also have some of this. Going to take this. Going to take this as well. Do we have what we need for a... Yes, we do! Ha-ha! That's another emerald right there. And I won't say no to more money. Definitely not. Now, while I'm thinking about it, let us pop back down, because we need to get some sticks, and while we're here, why don't we just use the wood that we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and fletching table. And that's for our Fletcher. We'll also grab the rest of these here. Why not? And grab a few of these for more sticks. I think it is 32 sticks per emerald, and we only need to make one trade to lock in the profession. Also, bit of wheat. Also carrots. We'll take the carrots. We'll take the wheat. Dump off the carrots here. We're keeping the wheat so that we can keep the villagers fed, so that they will keep having more villagers. And let's head back. It's time to go, Emeralda 2. I know you've not had much time to rest, but we must be off. And I always look at the back of the stables instead of the way out. Silly me! Now... That there. There's 1, there's 2, 3. Let's put the fletching table. Could put it there, but that would be a really tight place to put it. We're going to put it here. There we go. We'll put the fletching table right there. And now, you're a Fletcher. Unfortunately, you're a Fletcher with trades I do not want. So, you are now unemployed. You are now a Fletcher. And you still have the same trades. Okay. You are now no longer a Fletcher. You are now a Fletcher. There you are. Do you have what I want? No, your trades are not changing. That's probably because it is too late and your trades are actually... no, actually, not yet. I think, yes, actually, it is too late. When a certain time of day happens, the professions are locked in while everyone meets up and talks for the day. That's a shame, but it is what it is. You know what, while I'm waiting, I'm going to get a few bits of wood. Always pays to have a little bit of wood. We're going to need that wood for those sticks. For that first trade for the Fletcher. There we go. That's all not connected there. That's connected up, so we're not going to get rid of that one. At some point I'm really going to want a mending, unbreaking everything. Mending, unbreaking pickaxe, mending, unbreaking... I've already got the pickaxe, but a mending, unbreaking axe, a mending, unbreaking shovel, even a mending, unbreaking hoe. Why? Because it just saves on so many resources, and also when you get efficiency on them as well, that makes them extremely good at doing everything. Like, you can chop down trees super quickly with a efficiency 5 diamond axe. They're just so useful. Now, I'm not going to plant these. I'm going to leave them be. Get it? Tree. Leave. Never mind. It's getting dark, though. I might actually want to stay by the village, though. There's not much reason for me to move away. No golem yet. Just thought I'd look. I don't know how many villagers you need for the golem to spawn. I remember the very first village that I made in the hardcore playthroughs. I don't think then the villagers really had a purpose beyond just being there. But I still wanted to make a village. I still wanted there to be that settlement around the Avatar's home. I just wanted it to be populated with people. My houses have come quite a long way, though some people would argue that I should be building them out of stone. There's an argument to be made for that, but if it happens to rain, I will, well, happens to storm in particular, I will rest it away, because you can sleep during thunderstorms. It's getting dark. Can we rest? No. No. No! Yes, now you can rest. And I'm glad for that. Going to need to get a few bookshelves here eventually. Now, where is... also, that is the wrong way, isn't it? Yes, it is. We'll sort that. Now, first things first, we have a treat or two with the farmer. Hello. There appears to be both of you in there right now. I'll wait for you to split. Seems like a good plan. Maybe I've put the beds in the wrong place. Maybe I have. Maybe I need to reorient them slightly differently. Perhaps I'll do that. You know, just put one by the door and one... That could actually work. If I move one to here, like that, and one to here, like that, that should probably be better. At least I think it should be better. We'll give that a go. They still count as beds, so we'll see how that works. And here I am just changing all of the criteria for how many beds are in the village. That should probably be sufficient. Now, you are still counted as a Fletcher until you decide to go to your place of work, which you will then discover does not exist, and you will then become unemployed. But that is not right now. Just need you to realise that that fletching table isn't there. And I think you might have realised. Let's put this back down. And see if you will get a slightly better trade. Nope, that is still the same trade. Can you please have sticks? Am I misremembering that sticks is one of the first options? Because I'm pretty sure it should be. There it is! There is sticks. That is what I want. And there's also the option for handing over some gravel and an emerald, and you will just get some flint, which is really good if you want to make arrows. We'll chop down this, get some more of this, and get some more sticks. Because why not get more sticks, eh? Why not just chop down lots of trees and use that to get a lot of emeralds? This is the thing that villagers make possible. You can just get loads and loads and loads of emeralds very quickly by using food and fish and even sticks. Things that you would otherwise think about throwing away turn out to be very useful indeed. Now, I never throw away things like sticks. Sticks are always useful. If only for 1 or 2 more emeralds so that you can make a trade that will forward another profession. There we go. I'm even tempted to sell off some of my gold so that I can get the cleric further along their profession. I'm not using gold for very much right now. You could always get more gold after all. I could always decide I want to go to the Nether, and you can attack the zombie pigmen. That will get you a good stockpile of gold. Let me just do that. Get these, get that, and then you can have even more sticks if you like. And you want more sticks, because these sticks will get you to your next level. There we go. You will now buy flint at 26 for an emerald, and you'll also sell a bow for 2. None of those are especially great deals, though. Now, I don't have anything to offer you there, and that will... I can keep buying fireplaces to level you up. I think it's probably better that I do some fishing instead, though. It's probably much better that I do some fishing. Also, don't mind me, just grabbing this. There we go. And while I'm thinking about it, I will also do that there. Actually, while I am thinking about it, there's something I can do that people have mentioned that I can make better, and that is the place where the composter is. I could move that just a little bit. Also, watch this. Yep, watch that break. Fortunately, I have another one. Ha-ha! Redundancy. It has its perks. So I want to make some oak wood here, and this with what is left. So that I can, of course, get even more sticks. We don't have enough for another emerald, but we're getting there. Unless the game was so kind as to hand me 5 billion sticks here. But no. No 5 billion sticks for me. Let's just quickly do it. There were a few sticks there. We do need to replant this, so we'll replant that right there. I am going to be destroying the composter, which means that all of the stuff I put in it will be removed. But it is worth it in the long run. Because what I've been doing is I've been placing the composter in such a place that the farmer crushes all of the produce that is being made. But if I were to, for instance, move this to here, and get rid of this, and then do that, that should mean that this no longer gets crushed. In theory. Also, that spriggy noise is the sound of the Fletcher working away. Let's make a few things of bread so we can pass that over to the villagers. Are you hungry, Mr. Fletcher? You probably are. You probably are. Have some bread. Brilliant. And I imagine the cleric could also do with a little bit of bread, so we'll pass that over as well. Would you like some food? Bet you would. Eat well. Perfect. Now, we want to next put down... I want both the weaponsmith and the armorsmith to work next to each other, so we'll have the grindstone and the anvil here, so that we have... Here we go. That and that. Now they both work side by side. And actually, while I'm thinking about this, I could extend it out to here. I could extend it out a little bit more, actually, and just have the toolsmith work here. No, the best way to do this would be to have the thing extend out to here, and have the... I want only one of these around at a time, though, so let's start with... Actually, we can keep them both there for now. We can keep them both there. Now, there are plenty of beds, so they should be legal for getting more villagers about. And this is when I've moved everything so that they're no longer legal. That there should actually be, like, gaps between them. That could be something I'm doing wrong. In fact, it probably is something I'm doing wrong. I am half tempted to move these back. I could put a little block there. That might make it work. You know what, I'm actually going to move them back. I'm going to move them back. I feel like that they're better like this, even if they get a little bit stuck. Better like this, even if they get a little bit stuck. They do eventually sort themselves out. They do eventually sort themselves out. And I know I'm just running around sorting out all the beds and changing how many beds are in the village again, but I know that this method does get villagers... Aha! There we go! Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Hearts, and... we have a 5th villager! Hooray! You are going to be, I think, the either the weaponsmith or the armorsmith. Actually, we'll make you a weaponsmith. We'll put this anvil back. And we're definitely going to have to, also I'm going to take this back with me, we're definitely going to have to, sort out the, place for that, toolsmith. And for that we're going to need the wood that I left in here, but that's okay, we can always go and get that. And so, when we come back folks, we now have 5 villagers. Suddenly the village is growing so much larger so very quickly. And that's always a good thing, because more villagers means even more stuff to do, more things to trade, and then suddenly the mining and the crafting that is in the game's name does not happen anymore, and it becomes trade. Just trade. Not trade anything else, just trade the game, because that's what we're going to be doing a lot of. A lot of trading. And that's no bad thing. No bad thing. Also, we have just enough here for yet another melon. And with the melons come the emeralds. And with the emeralds come ruling the world! Actually, no. That's not true. But I will take this sweet berry, put this here, and probably never trade it. We'll need a butcher for that, and we'll need a fully upgraded butcher as well. Not gonna have one of those for a long time, if we ever have one, actually. Also, food, that can go there. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. We're ending it with resting once again, because it's been so busy the avatars barely had a moment to think. But now, it is morning, and with morning comes things we must do, and also the things made of wood that I needed to grab that I forgot about before. We're also going to need to chop down a few things because we do not have the, Oh, we're also going to need the lanterns too. And thus the avatar kept running up and down the stairs forgetting things. But hey, exercise if nothing else, and you do need to keep fit. Always a good idea to, stay fit and healthy. Nothing else here? We'll take that, why not? But we'll need more. And we'll get more. Rest assured. Later.